Yeah, I'm Damien Benstead, MD of the Golf Show. We've had our media day today at Chart Hills in Kent. Lovely course, we've had a great day. The reason that we've done it is just to talk a little bit about what we're doing at the London Golf Show this year. We have moved the show from Earls Court, where we've been for the last 3 years, to Bluewater. The venue there is called Glow. We've had some good years at Earls Court, and our time was up there. The place has been knocked down. They're not taking any more bookings beyond this September. Our show's in November, so I've been looking at places to take the show. We have looked at XL, we'd looked at doing it at Olympia, and the one that we've gone for is Bluewater. It's a lovely new venue, very accessible. They get 28 million people a year through there, so over one weekend that's a hell of a lot of people, and if we can pick up on some of those to add to the 12,500 that we've had over at Earls Court, then we'll be very happy. The venue itself, the reason why we think we'll get more people is that it's accessible. You can drive there from Surrey in 25 minutes. It's free parking. It's 5 minutes off the M25. It's a brand new venue, perfect size for us. We're looking forward to being there for a good few years. We've got something called the Golf Club Showcase, which is a new initiative for this year, getting lots of local smaller golf clubs into the show, making it affordable for them. And they'll get their, maybe new memberships, some society days, corporate packages, that sort of thing. And what we've asked them to give us is 10 rounds a day at the show. So each of the people coming, the clubs coming, will give us 30 rounds. We'll have hundreds of rounds to give away at the golf show. Yeah. We always have lots of new gadgets. We'll have all the manufacturers there. We talk about the big 10 manufacturers. They're all supporting the show this year, and that's it's a great thing for us to get them all there. I think that shows that Bluewater has really caught the imagination of the industry, and of course we're helped by Silvermere Golf Store and the Doug McClellan Golf Superstore at Silvermere, who will be the retail partner at the show and will be selling the clubs from the manufacturers. So they will all be at the show. The new thing that we've got this year is we went out to IGTM, International Golf Travel Market, and the feedback we've always had support from the golf travel industry. This year they were saying that it doesn't really work for them in the way we've been doing it, and what they wanted was their own show. So we are creating a show within a show, the Golf Tourism Show. Bluewater, the Glow, the venue is over 2 levels, and the lower hall we will almost dedicate to golf tourism. It'll be its own area with its own stage, so they can present their resorts, what they're doing on that stage. It'll have its own features in there to drive the footfall and to bring people into the golf tourism area. We'll be promoting and marketing that show on its own, so that we get people coming to the show who are interested in destinations, golf holidays, golf breaks, not coming necessarily for the primary reason of seeing the golf clubs, the latest gear from the manufacturers, but they are there because they want to find out about golf travel. We have long drive competitions, nearest to pin competitions on simulators. We have a long putt. We've got free coaching. We've got a partner this year, Play Golf World, who are the right partner for us for coaching. They're very inclusive. They want to grow the game. They're bringing lots of youngsters into their facilities, and that's what we want to do as well. It's building the game for the future. We're just the other side of the Dartford Bridge from Essex, and we see Essex as core territory for visitors to the show. So one of the little things that we're going to do on the marketing side and to encourage people is that we will pay the toll for people coming to the show from Essex. when they buy their tickets in advance, there'll be a mechanism where they put their postcode in to where the tickets get sent, and if they come in from there, then we take £2 off the ticket, which is effectively the toll.
Your shoes. Tell us about those. Go on, we've got to get those.
Can you see those?
Yeah, we'll get them in.
They're very special. We went to the PGA show in Orlando back in January, and really felt that there were a lot of exhibitors out there who hadn't got a foothold in the UK market. So they want to get into the UK, they want to get into Europe, and they didn't know how to do it. You know, they can't find a distributor or an agent or retailers over here through a magazine. What they can do is come to the golf show, show what they're doing, show their products off, and we thought, well, we can help that by inviting the trade along to the show. So we're inviting everyone in the trade who can prove any sort of remote connection to the golf industry to come into the show for free, and that way these exhibitors who are coming from the States or elsewhere in the world will have the people they want to meet in the show, and we're encouraging that, and it's helping us, and it brings in great new products like these Bion shoes, which still haven't been launched in the UK yet, but the company they're actually from Canada, met a trade partner over here who will be distributing the shoes shortly.
I'm Simon Jones, sales manager for London Golf Show. Just talking about the sales side of the show, how we put together the show. We have a really good dedicated team in the office. We're all day ringing on the phones, meeting people, just try and make it the best experience for the consumer. And it's being our 10th anniversary for the show, we're trying to make this the best one. When consumers come to the show, they're going to be given the best package for coming to the show, for buying their tickets. They're going to get more rounds of golf from people in our golf club showcase, our golf club partners. They're going to be getting freebies from anyone coming through any of the exhibitors. So visitors coming to the show this year are going to get the most out of it. That's thanks to the dedicated sales team we have at the show. We are based out of a very small office in Underriver in Kent. It's actually the person who owns the company. It's his sort of games room as such, so we have a nice snooker table in the middle, so it's a very relaxed atmosphere in there. But it's great to have a bit of fun at lunchtime, but the serious stuff, it is very, very hard work to try and put on the London Golf Show. It's a year-round thing to make the whole thing happen. Very, very difficult. Our new venue Bluewater has been received extremely well by exhibitors. The fact that they haven't got the London premium as such on somewhere like Earls Court or XL, which means that there's going to be more exhibitors than ever. Last year we had just under 110 exhibitors at the show, so people are going to be seeing more exhibitors this year from a wider range as well. You're going to be seeing people from all over the world coming to the London Golf Show. You're going to see new products you've never seen in the UK before, and you're going to see the people you see all the time at the golf show. People like Pure Strike, a great putter company, loved by the golf show and visitors to it. We're really pleased to be working with people like Play Golf as a coaching partner. They're able to offer free coaching to every visitor walking through the door. Last year in London, we actually gave out 650 free golf lessons over the 3 days, and that was solid 10-minute golf lessons all the time by our coaching partner. Play Golf looking to do more this year, make it a better experience for people who come to the show as well, so look out for Play Golf upstairs. And we're thrilled to be working with Taylor Gray as one of our clothing partners for the show. We'll be draped in it at the show. As you can see, I'm wearing Taylor Gray's shirt now. The guy Steve Winters actually here playing the golf day as well. Had a really good round of golf with him, and we're looking forward to be working with other clothing providers at the show for them to be exhibiting their new gear to the consumers, and also us actually wearing it at the show as well to showcase it. The biggest fact about Bluewater that we love is that you can park there for free. If you're coming around...
I'm Dominic McMullen. I look after all the marketing for the London and the Manchester golf shows, and also been instrumental in introducing the golf tourism show to the 2014 London show that we're going to hold at Glow. Yeah, we know through attending IGTM, we joined as IACTO members and listening to their presentations, that the UK golfer is a serious target for every destination around the world, from tour operators, from courses, from hotels. And we've got one of the environments where we've got 12,000 of them in one place over 3 days. So if you're a Spanish golf course or a Portuguese golf course or a French golf course, it's the opportunity to stand in front of these people and sell to them direct. And putting advertising into magazines is all great. I used to do that, so I understand the value of it. But the one-to-one interaction that you can have with somebody, sit down, let me tell you about our wonderful golf course. That's the reason that we've done those things. That's why we're trying to introduce that additional part to it. Because the three core elements that we have at the show and that we look to expand on are golf equipment and retail, which we've always done very well with the driving range and the big shop. Instruction is a bigger part now with Play Golf, who are our partners for 2014 in London, but also in travel, whether that's domestic or whether it's actually catching the Channel or catching a flight for a couple of hours to Madrid or to Barcelona or to the Costa del Sol. So we know we've got the people, especially in London and the southeast, these people are affluent, committed, serious golfers. They'll be taking an overseas trip somewhere. So we want to give those clients an opportunity to come and meet those people. The advertising that they can do anywhere else is always really good. We need to convince them that what we have is a valuable part of their overall marketing mix, in order that they can say that's a valuable thing for us. We get to meet them face to face. We can have much better conversations with them, and then we can use that to sell to these people in the future. So that's why we're doing it, and that's what we're trying to bring together. Yeah, it was always a bit of a wrench for us to move away from a central London venue. I think there are a couple of issues there that we didn't want to vacate it, and the understanding that somebody else might think, oh, okay, the London Golf Show is not happening anymore, so we're going to go and do that. We know that's putting on what we do is a very difficult thing to do. You need very deep pockets, and you need some serious financial commitment, because you know all the revenue, all the sales, most things are happening in the last 8 to 10 weeks. So it's a big undertaking to do, but with Excel being a very good venue for trade exhibitions, which is World Travel Market and things like that, and we've been there in the past, it was always a really nice thing to go back to. But only being able to fill up so much of it, it doesn't really give us that sort of wow factor where we can go to Glow and we can fill the upper floor and the lower floor, 13,000 free car parking spaces, 100,000 people there on Friday, Saturday and Sunday that are attending there that may or may not be thinking about golf. So it's they've been courting us for a long time, and we've been saying it has to be in central London, has to be in central London, but I guess the straw that broke the camel's back was Earl's Court disappearing effectively, with Transport for London. The station underneath is going to disappear. It's going to be redeveloped for social housing, and they're not taking any more bookings when we want to put on a show. So change is always hard, but this is a good change for us because it does a lot of things that we need to do. It gives us the opportunity for golfers to drive to. We've all driven here today. Golfers drive. So we can, for the first time at a London Golf Show, actually give them an ability, stick the boots and clubs in the car, come and see us at the golf show, and if you want to go and have a game of golf afterwards, fine, you might have met a course that you've not played before and just head up there straight away. So for us it ticks a lot of the boxes, and the venue, to be fair, has been very, very good. Very, very amenable, yeah, but it should be good. Yeah, well, we decided we needed to really connect with the core golf media. We did that a little bit from the London Golf Show 2013, by deciding that we very much had to have a really good presence with one of the key main publishers within golf. So we chose to partner up with Golf Monthly, who were very, very good to us. Looked after us very well, over-delivered on their promise, and when we looked back on what we invested with them, it actually worked really well too. So we're now having bigger conversations with not only with IPC but also with Bauer, National Club Golf, because what we don't want to do is to employ our marketing and find that if we've picked up a stone that there's a golfer under there that we haven't been able to communicate with. So days like today, even though those guys weren't able to make it, days like today is really important to meet the people that have got the routes to market that we need, the visibility that we need, the offer of competitions for tickets, the opportunity to get 2 tickets for the price of 1 with codes that we offer, and to get the serious and the committed, understanding what the golf show is about, and then getting them there from the 14th to the 16th of November at Glow. So these days are really good, and we can only build better relationships by inviting people to days like this, looking after them, buying them a beer, feeding them a bit of food, a fabulous day today for some golf, some indifferent, some good. Not quite sure that our 84 points is going to win us anything much today, but it's been fabulous. It's been really, really good, and those relationships are a bit tighter, a bit more well knitted. And the idea for us is that we will spend with these people, but we now feel that we've got the opportunity to get a little bit more added value. Whereas if we're just doing it by email or telephone, you only really get what he fancies giving you at that time. He's had a day with us now, they understand a bit more about what we're trying to achieve. So we feel that we can get a little bit more from them by having that closer relationship.
Yeah, so my name is Richard Perkin, I'm head professional at Play Golf at London. At London Golf Show we're going to be hosting all the coaching. We're going to have the coaching zone, hopefully entertaining, helping everyone with their golf. For all abilities. So our ethos at Play Golf is to make our coaching fun, energetic, simple, intuitive. So hopefully we'll be able to put across our brand nicely at the London Golf Show. So they're going to be 15-20 minute freebies, and hopefully that'll give someone a good taste of what we offer, and hopefully from that we'll then get future business because we're going to do a good job. So we're going to be hitting to nets, but myself, I've got a launch monitor. So we're going to be hitting into nets but seeing a virtuality ball flight. Also the club head data is going to be on that, so we're going to see swing path, club face, angle of attack, where on the club you'll hit, whether it's open, whether it's closed, and exactly how far it goes. So if someone want to go there and they want to see their yardages, how far they hit the ball, we can help you with that. If someone wants to know exactly what their swing path is, we can help with that. If someone wants to know whereabouts on the club they're hitting, we can help with that as well. And then we'll have video analysis as well, so we'll have cameras, computers, showing them swing against pros, Adam Scott, Tiger Woods, and should be perfect to help everyone.
Yeah, that's really good. I have to admit, I think that's short and sweet, and that's everything we need.
I'm Michael Watton, I'm the venue director for Glow at Blue Water, and we're delighted to be welcoming the London Golf Show for the first time to Glow in November this year. So we're very, very excited. First time outside of central London, but we think we've got a unique offer for the public to come along and see something really interesting and engaging. It'll be an ideal complement to the retail offer at Blue Water. So we get a lot of shoppers in every week, about 500,000 on average every week come to Blue Water. So I think there'll be an interesting combination of attractions on the weekend of the London Golf Show. It'll be very busy on site because we're leading into Christmas, so everybody will be in the free spending spirit.
It's only going to be, it's quite a big day that day, is it?
It's a very big day. We're switching on the Christmas lights on the Friday evening, so there'll be a lot of people around, and it's traditionally a time when people switch into Christmas shopping mode, so the malls will be open longer hours, the decorations will be up, there'll be a big party with a big firework display on the Friday night, so it'll put people in the right frame of mind for the weekend.
Fantastic, so they can come along to the show and then stay and then have all that in the evening. So. That's
right. People already come to Blue Water and spend a lot of time in the malls, more so than any other retail destination in the UK. The average dwell time is over 3 hours, and the average spend is very, very high as well. And that's because of the catchment area. We've got very affluent people who live close proximity, and they like to come to Blue Water and they do spend their money. So it's an ideal combination for London Golf Show to take advantage of.
Cool. My name is Richard Whittam. I work for Mazda Motors UK. I work in our fleet department, so I'm fleet marketing manager. So we've worked with the guys from the Golf Show Group now at both London last year and Manchester this year. We are kind of proactively looking at the golf market for to promote our products and to promote how great our cars are for that audience. And London Golf Show last year and Manchester this year was a great opportunity for us to get our cars in front of this audience in a nice laid-back environment. Footfall was very, very good. People aren't expecting to see a car company at these sorts of events, which is great. And we had really good interaction and really good feedback from the people that were there. So it was very, very good.
Perfect.